study,
and play come together on a Windows 11 PC.
And for a limited time, college students get
The best of both worlds.
Get the Unreal College Deal. Everything you need to study and play with select Windows 11 PCs. Eligible students get a year of Microsoft 365 Premium and a year of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate with a custom color Xbox wireless controller. Learn more at windows.com/student offer. While supplies last. Ends June 30th. Terms at aka.ms/collegepc.
This summer, serve up the cookout classics, Kraft mayo and dressing. Toss green salads with delicious ranch dressing or zesty Italian. Serve smooth, craveably creamy potato salads with mayo. We all know it's not a cookout without Kraft.
Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Oh Right. Yeah, in this week's episode, we're going to be talking about edibles and toppings, ancient gays, and backpacking for head. Hello, and welcome back.
No, Madison, it's Madison's turn.
Oh,
Guys,
is
stop
Madison doing it?
fighting?
Okay, all right.
Okay, I didn't really want to do this because obviously I am a bit like lethargic, especially
Coming from? Okay, I'll just take over here because clearly someone isn't very professional here. Welcome back to another episode of
Oh Right.
Yeah. Today we are going to be speaking to none other than Meryl Streep. Yay! No, it's actually Madison Cawley for those of you who, like us, are slightly older and may not know the absolute Gen Z icon that is Madison. Madison, you're looking a bit tired there.
Yeah, close enough to Meryl. What would we have in common? Probably always on flights. Look, I was at a kind of indie. I think it was like a film that was showing. I was starring in Sin City. Heard of it?
Sin City. Do you mean Tala or?
Yeah, close enough. I was on the flight last night. That's why the shades are on, because I'm tired. You know what I mean? I'm tired, and also they had me. There was no more like seats in business. So my manager heard all about that one. But I was economy.
Gross economy.
Yeah, it was long. It was a long flight. I'm tired. But I'm happy to be here.
Yes, we're happy to have you.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's gonna be. It's quick though.
We will have you for 10 minutes.
My questions are who and why, and Laura's questions are
multifaceted.
No,
Where did you get the sunglasses?
I'm gonna take off.
You can do that.
Yeah, you can take
Give
it
me
off.
back my sunglasses.
the reveal.
They're mine.
Do you want to do
They're
the
mine.
intro now?
Oh, hey.
Stop looking at the screen.
Hello.
Hey, guys, will we say it all at the same time?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello,
Hello,
and welcome back to another week's
episode of.
episode of. Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah.
Isn't that lovely? She's very good, isn't it?
Yeah.
She's very good.
How
isn't
are
it?
you guys?
I'm good. How are you?
I wasn't actually in Vegas.
You weren't actually. Oh, no. You got me. You had me there.
Yeah,
you had me there.
No, I wasn't actually in Vegas. I came from Boston.
But I want to know, right? Because we started following each other. I don't know, last year sometime. I think it was around the same time that actually Abby started following me, and I was all like, "Okay, what's going on with the lesbians?"
2 lesbians.
Yeah.
I know, I was
Whoa.
like,
I'm
I'm
clearly putting something out there.
Awkward. And you text your friend for advice.
I was about to get into that, but thanks for blowing my load. Yes, I was. I was kind of like the two of you.
Okay, Laura, calm down.
I'd been talking to the two
We
of
can
you,
see
and
where
I was
this is
like,
going.
"Oh." And then I was like, kind of getting into the banter, like, with you, right? And I was like, God, this guy's scared. I'm so used to dealing with gay men. I have very few gay women friends. And I was like, do gay women do they banter? Like, I mean, can I be like, you big gay or whatever? Do you know what I mean? And I was just like freaking out. So I sent it to my gay friend. I was like, look at these two people now. Like, can I banter? Can I banter? And he was like, no, I'd be intimidated by the two of them as well.
Is it because we're mask presenting?
Yeah, see.
I just couldn't. But now that I know Abby, it's grand. It's fine.
What about me?
No, I'm way less intimidated. Well, because when I asked, do you know what it was for me that made me less intimidated was we were talking and I made a joke and you laughed at it, and then I was like, see now are you laughing at me or with me? Because because you were like, oh, you said you're so obsessed with me under one of my midwife reels, and I kind of was like, is she doing it in a she's so funny in a shit funny way?
Yeah. No.
So.
No, I was actually
my God.
I was laughing, but I love a character. I love when people are doing a bit. That video, no, I loved it. I loved it.
But do you not think there's a great divide? Like our humours there's a lot of similarities. I think you're closer to Abby in your humour, just kind of random weird shit.
Sure.
But like there is a big difference.
Sorry now.
Humours.
Random weird shit.
Yes. Well, how would you fucking
You're
describe
glorifying my comedy there, thanks a mil.
it? How would you describe it?
Random and weird. Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
Random weird. But I really like the act. See, because I was saying this, like I don't relate to the midwife or like having the child or anything like that. But I think if you're committing to a bit, it's funny.
Yeah, it is. It is good. Well,
That's the truth.
And this is another thing about committing to the bit, because I obviously had Madison in the car for the last hour. We were chatting away, and I was like, God, she's way quieter than I thought she was going to be. Like way more serious than I thought she was going to be.
Jet lag, that one, fair enough.
She's dying. She's waiting to bang out the one-liners.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Just saving them all up.
But you get that a lot, that you're kind of more serious in real life.
I do get that. And also I feel kind of bad when people meet me in person, more so when they want like a photo. Yeah. And they kind of expect me to be like, yeah, you want head? You know, like that sort of thing. But I'm just like,
no, thank you, not yet. Not just yet.
No.
It's just a photo. Just a photo for now. Maybe we'll discuss later on.
So like I do just be kind of like, yeah, absolutely. And then like it's like that.
And you're all playing. Yeah,
totally. But then it's like, oh God, like I was a bit deflated there. I think, and I have been told as well that I come across, or like I'm shyer in person, when I actually don't really think that I am. I'm just like I am a specific character online. Yeah, but I'm actually not like that.
Yeah, and I really thought that was just what you were like in real life, which is bizarre. And like, because even we would have sent videos to each other, like of you shopping for boob mugs or something, I can't remember, in Tenerife, you know, and you were still messing then. Do you know what I mean? And Abby is actually quite similar.
Well, when the camera's on.
Yeah. You do your character and you do your accent when you're doing your bits. You've done it less so now since we've done the pod, but like...
Yeah. Oh, the therapist?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's like maybe a safe space. I don't know how to... I don't really know. And then even just thinking about like... the external validation is it's a kind of commonly occurring topic on the podcast. Mm-hmm. It's like it is really a safe space, because if you can go into a mode, then you're not really giving too much away, because the mode isn't you. So
totally.
Do you get that?
And especially when that fedora comes on, like it's a new character. Yeah. But you see, I had it like way different, because growing up it was more me, and then when I came off, so I posted from like 14 to 19, but like solely on Facebook. Influencer wasn't a thing back then. Yeah. The influencer term only came at like,
I'll tell you exactly when it came.
16.
Yeah, it came when I was 29 because I was working in PR at the time in Think House. And Jane McDade, the CEO or the owner of Think House, leaned across the balcony and said, "It's not key opinion leaders anymore, guys. It's influencers."
Oh no! Way.
And I was like, "Oh, okay."
What year was that?
That was like I was 29, so 11, 12 years ago. 12 years ago, so that makes sense for you. So 16. Yeah,
that's so fucking young. Oh my God.
So like I was posting because I've always loved to act. So like social media or like Facebook, whatever it was, like me videoing myself was just a platform.
To perform.
You know, so like they were kind of like skits to do with like, oh, this canteen food is shy, like stuff like that. You know what I mean? And then like I'd get suspended and you know.
Whatever. And did you get traction? Were you getting traction then, or was it the attic thing that got you traction?
No, that was the attic video was the last video before I left the internet. So I was like on Facebook, I would have had like 150,000 followers, but when I was really
That's
young.
so rare for Facebook as well.
Yeah, Facebook, but you see there wasn't a lot to choose from. Like the influencer now that's seen, or TikTok is so saturated.
It is.
Everybody I mean anybody can be one. It's also like, you know, it's much more
she's like, anybody can be one.
You can be one if you like.
No, because,
look what they've done.
Because more so like even like vlogging, I just think, you know, whereas like for me, like it was actual, okay, this is a skit per week, or it was a bit
more strict structures.
Yeah,
I know.
Whereas like now, sure, anybody can be one, because it's just TikTok. It's so quick. Yeah, you know what I mean. So yeah, I came off it. I came off it and I went to acting school, and then I was like, okay, I'm actually going to take everything off my social media, and that was that addict video.
Why?
Before I went, because I didn't think that you could be two things at once, and I was very like. When I was going for auditions, I didn't want it to be that I don't know, like the videos, I just was looking at it in a different light.
Blowing ad budget on metrics that look great till the CFO sees them? That's bull spend. And marketers are calling it out in Dashboard Confessions.
I remember telling my boss, it'll be good for the brand, when leads were slow. Yeah, it wasn't.
Cut the bull spend. LinkedIn lets you target by company, job title, and more. Advertise on LinkedIn. Spend $250 on your first campaign and get a $250 credit. Go to linkedin.com/campaign. Terms and conditions apply.
Membership means more with American Express Business Gold. Earn 4 times membership rewards points in your top 2 eligible spending categories every month, including eligible U.S. advertising purchases in select media and U.S. purchases at restaurants, including takeout and delivery. What are you waiting for? Get the card that flexes with your spending every month. Terms and points cap apply. Learn more at americanexpress.com/business-gold. Amex Business Gold Card. Built for business by American Express.
I actually understand that because I did acting growing up, and I wanted to be an actor, shockingly, when I was younger. And I actually went to do the Trinity BA in acting course, and I said, if I don't get this, I'm not going to try and be an actor because I need to do something and be successful, blah blah blah. So I did, but I understand you're kind of selling your persona, and you're nearly typecast before you come into the audition.
Yeah, so then when I actually came back about that, like that kind of safe space is that I came back, but I'm solely a character. So like when I am posting, like it's none of my personal life. I don't show, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm very like
and then
I'm very like that.
So then when people come and then meet me, and I'm just like, yeah, what's the story? Yeah, we can get a pic. But they like expect me to be like
humping them.
Kind of like, whatever. Which like love that too. Yeah. But usually like when I'm getting paid to do it. You know what I mean? Or like when I have, or like I'm actually going
You're performing. Yeah,
if I'm doing like a performance with that fedora on.
That's so interesting.
Actually, can I interject?
Yeah.
Just solely because of our demographic of listeners. They're women between the ages of 36 to 49 or 52.
Just my type.
Madison Cawley is a fan of the older woman, but she is a child. She has been a child star, or before you were even 16, but like younger than that.
Yeah, like from 14 and then up until my last video publicly was like 18, 19.
So she's a teen star on social media across the Facebook platform mostly until
Snapchat.
And now TikTok.
Snapchat was in back then.
Snapchat.
She rose to fame very rapidly at a very young age, and she quit social media and then went into acting. Yeah, just because we forgot to do it at the start.
Yeah. But that's exactly.
That's only
Abby,
we didn't need it.
That was very organised of you. I'm proud. I'm very fucking proud.
Oh my God.
I'm all red in the face.
I've had 3 coffees.
So some of our listeners may not be totally
sliding off
with
the seat.
The attic video.
Yeah.
Well, that was just absolute boredom. Like that was just acting as well. But then people believed it.
So you were saying that there was randomers.
Yeah, I said that. Yeah, I'm moving out because there is. We just had pyrite.
Man and 2 gingers.
Yeah, no, we had pyrite in the bath, so the foundations weren't like laid properly. And I was like, let me set up my camera. Set it up, and I said there is a ginger man living in my attic, 2 twins. And fat, because that's where all the food was going. Food was being robbed from the fridge upstairs.
Bizarre. Do you like do you like having an elusive persona that someone can't tell? Do you like being unreadable?
Yeah, well, to be honest, I don't even read into it though, because I uploaded that and thought, my God, that video is very long. No one's going to watch that.
Yeah.
And then it blew up, but I never go into things, and I think that's why I gained a following when I was so young, because I actually don't give a bollocks.
That was one of my questions.
And that is hard to come by. I think especially on Facebook, and since I was I just not even one bollocks to give. So
yeah, I think because with the structure and followers and likes and ratings and algorithms and people trying to perfect it, I think the odd one out is always something different for especially a watcher.
Now going into because you can tell, she's actually just having a bit of crack. You know, she's not just doing it for like a different reason, which is in any career. Like
yes, of course.
But I do find that now with the success, or like, oh my God, these influencers get to go on these trips or blah, blah, blah. Now it's like young people wanting to be that.
I know.
So they're, going in with like, oh my God, I'm going to do these videos, which I don't know if they would have done.
What's
or
the
if
aim
they're
with
going
a
to be
different
like
agenda.
Like, you know what
I know exactly what you
mean.
mean.
Like also, like if I kind of went into the same way as you did. I was just doing it for myself first.
Totally.
And I'm like, I don't have a background in acting at all, but I was just, because I had ideas and I needed to get them out. It was just like journaling, pretty much, which sounds gay, but it's Pride Month.
Wow.
But snap.
So, yeah, we're allies.
Here, I'm an ally. I'm an ally.
You're gay, really. You're gay, really. But Yeah, and then like just like how do you? I can't remember the question.
You were saying about not giving a
that,
shit, and doing it for yourself.
and that you were doing kind of for yourself. And also when I came back, I was like, so when I went last summer, I came back to TikTok because I was on a quest for head, solo backpacking. Euro trip, just me in the backpack and a girl on a train, and I recorded it for TikTok, but again, just for
you,
for me, because I was like, oh, here I'm on my own. Like, actually, I'm a bit bored.
I want to scissor someone.
Sure, hey, whatever comes about in the fucking hostel. But and then when I was recording myself and uploading it, like then it was like, oh my god, you know, and then it was like she's back. But really, that was
that's so cool.
too. And that was, since I had so much fun, because I wasn't like planning, okay, like this is, you know, kind of a comeback. I actually like doing it. So then if you like doing it, you'll stick to it.
So this is very interesting because I was doing comedy stuff on Instagram. I started cooking on Instagram, and then I was like, just because I actually liked doing it. And then I was like, I was doing comedy stuff. I was like, I'll just do comedy sketches, kind of like, I'll do it. But I was kind of very aware of doing it and very aware, because I came to it very late. It was only 2.5-3 years ago. And I was like, oh, like this one didn't do well. And because I grew up in PR, managing social marketing, so I'm very aware of the other side of that. I also know a lot of influencers, and you know, so I was kind of like very aware of people thinking I'm being really cringy, like who is this fucking. Then I had my nervous breakdown, and then I came back and I didn't give a shit. I didn't give a shit, and that is literally when it started. So, do you know what I mean? Yeah. And like that's what I learned massively from Abby. Abby's majorly doesn't give a fuck, and has taught me to be like, really stop worrying about cringe. And even doing the podcast was a bit like, who are these fucking idiots doing like podcasts? As we take the piss out of that in itself. Do you know what I mean?
That's something that I wanted, because it happened also. I'm playing with my shiles.
You are playing with your shiles,
little Twizzlers. At the back there. It happened so early. How do you? Is there any kind of elusive imposter syndrome? Is there any doubting the fact that you are famous? And I'm not saying downsizing any of our trying on social media, but social media can be like a very fickle, like it's not a real world. It is a performative world. It is a world that's cutthroat. Do you ever have imposter syndrome about yourself, never mind what you have to display in public?
Yeah, well, it would actually be more so the imposter would come from, like, when I came off, I kind of had this.
You're talking like about it like an addiction. It's so funny. When it came off it.
Oh my God. But I came off it, and then I remember before I went into railing, I started to see people who I admired, like the likes of Meg Stalter, who's also an actor, but she started on Instagram, but she was like in hacks.
Okay.
Yeah. So Meg, or like Benny Drama, who also then was in Amazon. But then these were people who I looked up to, and I suppose imposter syndrome in that way, that I felt like I had to put myself in a box, or like just be this very serious actor, which I never was anyway. So coming back, like, if I were to be cast in anything, or usually things that I go for, they are comedic. So I was like, I don't know why I wouldn't be like utilizing.
Totally. That's really interesting, because...
But imposter syndrome in social media, fuck no. Also, that will just hold you back from like doing anything, and if you're not going to do it, somebody else is. For you to be like, or worrying about a podcast, who gives a shite? And also, nobody actually cares. So when you're going through like just the way that you flick through your phone, you'll take into what's, you know, relevant to you, but mostly you're just going like that. Nobody actually cares.
Gives a shit. I know, and that is the thing. Like, and actually, since I had my nervous breakdown, I was able to be open about a lot of the stuff I was insecure about, like my drinking and my self-harm and my depression and my anxiety and the fact that I have 2 kids, and just not that I was insecure about that, but just coming on the podcast has been great for me, because, and Abby would say it too, because you're talking through shit, and I mean, we visit all the stuff in our podcast, and like it's really nice to actually sit with it and go, oh, okay, that was a bit weird, or that was tough, or now I'm okay with sharing this, and it makes you a lot more comfortable in your own skin. But you're dead right, people don't give a fuck. No. Like, even if they gave a shit today, they won't tomorrow. Do you know what I mean? And it is fickle like that. So it's
I think the giving a fuck is generational, though. This is where the divide is. Okay, so I'm interested in, like, I don't have any Gen Z around me ever.
Yeah.
So you're like an anomaly. There's only one of you. No, joking. So I'm like, I'm not.
Have siblings though? Or...
I do. I have an older sibling. She's 2.5 years older. But we're millennials. We have boomer parents, and I think that self-consciousness is coming out of an oppression. Like, for example, our coming out stories are entirely fucking different.
Yeah.
On the topic of Pride Month, I'm back again. But like, do you know, like,
let's hear the difference actually, because I don't know.
And speaking of Pride, when I went for my crest for head, spoiler alert, Maddie didn't get any. What I was hearing as well in those hostels was two straight people, Bonnie and Clyde rocking the boots off each other. That's what I had to endure. And I was like taking Panadol nights. It was absolutely vile. So I could just,
what's that? It sounds like a hell of a drug.
You'd be listening to other straight people having sex.
Riding the boots off each other.
Nothing.
Nothing. Vile.
But what's that have to Pride? Oh, you were just telling us the story there.
Well, I just didn't get heard if anybody was wondering.
Oh, okay, well, I don't know. I actually am. That's juice.
That's fine.
That is juice.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's fine now.
Love you, Audrey.
Good. It really was.
See you later. I'll be home at 4:30. It's Pride Month.
It was really just me and that backpack. But go ahead. So
like,
also boomer pause, because so my parents are in their 50s. So what is that? Is that not boomer?
No,
that's Gen X.
Gen X.
Gen X.
Mm-hmm.
See, they were like both like in regards to like, you know, everybody's like Catholic and stuff. But I didn't. My mom. See, my mom's very spiritual, so I had a very different coming out, because
relaxed,
but she
and
was
accepting.
Always let go and let God. So actually, she is the reason why I do what I do.
Lovely.
Because ever since I was little, like, not only has she like pushed for it, but in a way that, I mean, she's also a creative, like, but she went on to do a master's then in creative writing in English once we were reared, you know, and then she could go back to do what she loved. But she's always
nice.
Like push for it. Like literally I actually have it tattooed as well for her, and it's let go and let God, because what is meant for you. Now I truly believe it will. So I actually think that has helped me a lot with even the social media side of things, because I do feel, not to get all goo goo gaga, but I do think that we have come here for a specific
I agree.
reason. Namaste. No, I really do.
No, I completely agree. Let go and let God. That's
my me to do it. Or like if it doesn't work, I'm just like, well.
100%.
You know.
And I think I'm coming to terms with that myself. I did, because things have been going well for me the last year, I did sit down and have a moment the other day to go, but if I was challenged to lose everything today, because that was because I was told by my own higher power that this is the way you need to go, would I be willing to do that? Because I wasn't before the breakdown. I was kind of, no, I'm doing everything the right way. This is how it all needs to be done. I was very controlling about it, and I wouldn't have been willing to let go. But I had to let go of everything, every last thing. You know what I mean? It was like not only my crutches, but I had to leave my family for a good long period of time. I had to leave my job and wasn't sure if I could get back to that, and went off social media as well. But like huge impact. You know, everyone was just like, "Where's Laura?" And then I went backpacking. And I was backpacking looking for heads, and it's just all my hundreds of heads came back. So like. No, but I mean, look, that is really fascinating. I had to think that, and I've been thinking that a lot this week since we've interviewed Dawn. Really, like, it's would I be willing to let this go? I would, and I have to be every day.
But it's trusting. I don't want it to sound like, okay, I was a fucking viral sensation.
But you were. I think it's okay to say that.
But then to be like, I left and then I just came back. Like for those years when I wanted, you know, like to really seriously like hone in on like, you know, acting and like I was dealing with rejection for like 4 or 5 years before. Then when I went, like I had been working in a shop as well. I'd been working in like a chocolate shop for like 4 years, and then I was a waitress, and I was saving like fuck to then go. And like when I was waitressing, that was very different for me to like when I was younger. I used to get thousands and thousands when I was little. When I was still in school, I didn't have any bills to pay, so I would get a brand deal for like 6,000. But I was in
really?
fourth
So
year
you were doing brand
year.
work at that
age?
No.
Like I was, Wow. So like I had a manager from when I was very young. That's bizarre. To go from that to then work in a like and be like waiting, and then think, hold on, so like what am I doing then?
Where's my money? It's just resting in my account.
No, where's my money? Because I didn't, but I spent all of it. Like I would have spent because I wouldn't have any concept of money. And like I remember even being in Florida as well, and like me and my brothers were looking at these shoes, and they were like when Kanye West wasn't a fucking sap, but he had those Yeezys, but they were in like the glass box and everything. And I said to your man, I said, come here, how much are they there to your man who was working there? And I was like, picked
I'll take 7 pairs, please.
And it was, they were I think they were $800, and I said, I'll get those there. And then but I was buying them for myself, and then obviously my two brothers were like, Mom, can we get them? And my mom was like, Yeet, because obviously because I was paying it on my card. So like that, like things like that. But then to go from, okay, so I'm off social media, then I was working flat out, but then I was like, but what am I doing? Like, what am I doing? Because when, you know, to go, like, fair enough with acting, I came out of acting school during COVID, so it wasn't really like, oh my God, I'm in the industry now. Yes, let's do this. Like, it was like the absolute opposite. So really struggling with that. And to go from all that attention, like, I used to have a thing when I was younger that if it didn't have 10,000 likes on a selfie, I'd delete it because it would have to be digits. But I was really young.
That's really
You know what I
bad.
mean? So
And
then
also,
now it's, like,
and also
hard.
going from that to, as you said, like dealing with the rejection in the industry that you're in. Like, that's
And actually, like,
how
was, like,
how the
studied
fuck?
for. So I was like, fuck this for a laugh. Yeah. But then the way that I did, and it was totally, and I'm so glad that I had the break, because I do look at people who've been on it since younger and they're kind of not at a standstill, but they haven't went away to
How do they evolve? Yeah.
Individually evolve, or like it's not really like multifaceted. It's just the same thing.
I think you possibly did it in a really healthy way, because social media and fame from social media is a bit of a trap. And
totally,
I undeniably, even I was talking to someone in the canteen before we started recording, and it was like getting recognised and all that, and then you're just like, it gives me anxiety. Like, I can't have a domestic with my missus in the streets anymore.
No, I love
Not that
it.
I would.
No, I love it.
Not that I would. Like, do you know? And I know you love it, and I love it to a certain extent. But I'm just like, there is questions like, do I want this? But now it's done.
But now it's done.
And it can't be erased.
Sorry, I had thought that.
And you will be
recently.
recognised.
But as Madison said, you can just go off.
Tomorrow morning is knocking. Stock your fridge now. How about a creamy mocha frappuccino drink? Or a sweet vanilla? Smooth caramel, maybe? Or a white chocolate mocha? Whichever you choose, delicious coffee awaits. Find Starbucks Frappuccino drinks wherever you buy your groceries.
Marvel Television's Wonder Man, an 8-episode series, now streaming on Disney+.
A superhero remake, not exactly what we'd expect from an Oscar-winning director.
Action! Simon Williams, audition for Wonder Man.
I'm gonna need you to sign this, assuming you don't have superpowers.
I'll never work again if anyone found out.
My lips are sealed.
Marvel Television's Wonder Man. All 8 episodes now streaming, only on Disney+.
But I wouldn't have been able to do the videos that I'm doing from 14 to now be doing the videos that I'm doing.
You wouldn't.
Now.
There wouldn't be
When I
progression.
came back and then
There's
fair enough for the interning, and then it's like, oh my God, she's in a fedora, she's always in character, and she's doing this like total pervert.
Yeah, weird
that
change.
would not have translated from
Did
when
you?
I like.
Did you? Had you come out on social media back before you came back?
Yeah, I came out just on a tweet. I said,
Did you?
I said I'm bi, and like never even had been. I'm a gold star.
Are you? I was going to say you're not bi. No,
I'm not. No, I actually never was.
Are you still a gold star? No,
I'm still a gold star. I've never had sex with a man. Never had sex with a man. Don't need to.
I have.
Yeah,
you have. Awkward.
What's Abby gagging for? Cock. Disgusting.
No, quite literally. But yeah, no, I had a little feeling one, but I didn't like put it in.
Okay.
Hey,
good for you.
Just the tip.
You're better off.
Yeah, look, don't need to brag. But
so you came out on social media. How old were you?
I came out at 16, but I came out on like a tweet.
Yeah.
But you see, when I came out, I was only coming out as bi because I came to the absolute conclusion, like after I think kissing a girl, I was like, oh, well, so I'm absolutely into women, which I knew from when I was younger. And retrospectively now you look back and it's like, well,
yeah,
honey.
Yeah.
But then I think I wasn't letting go of the boy thing because I was like, oh, I just assume that I like guys anyway.
Because I'm told.
Well, no, because everybody else did. Like our whole group.
Yeah.
Like I was the only lesbian in the village.
Oh,
really,
you?
still, even now.
Yeah.
Now they're like, damn, can't keep up. Now everybody gay, and like especially in school. But I was in the all girls school. I was the only one that wasn't getting it. After I heard like everybody was themselves in the toilet and everything, and I was like, damn, because I wasted all that time, like because I was obsessed with the teachers, and then I was like, were you writing?
So you were obsessed with the teachers in a sexual way.
I wasn't thinking about the students.
Okay,
could have been because then I would have got some.
But Abby's is so different, so different.
After school,
no, 15.
Oh yeah, so in school.
But I just like it. Just
were you in a mixed or?
Yeah.
Oh.
Not non-denominational, Quaker actually, Quaker school, unusual, but yeah, no, it was just like it was an unsupported, secretive, shameful, scared,
no social media,
living a double life, no social media at the time. All my friends kind of knew and were supportive in that regard, but I still felt all the shame and disgust at myself. But like. But they knew, so they were supportive, but I kind of rejected the support and just wanted to do my own thing as well. So I kind of ran away from everything and just created this like this secret life.
Where did you grow up?
Waterford.
And then was there any gay spots or where could you go and be like the double life? Like, or are you just talking about just with friends?
There wasn't really. Like there was an alternative nightclub that I used to go to, but like still, I'd be just like I was so riddled with all of the anxiety about who I was and who I was trying to be and who I knew I was and who I was trying not to be, that I didn't I blacked out during one of our podcasts completely and forgot what I said. Yeah, totally. Because I was just like, that was just growing up was so fucking hard. And it wasn't liberating. It wasn't exciting. It was just I was always different. I was always everyone's friend and nobody's friend. I isolated myself a lot, but I was also dealing with panic attacks. People thought I was anorexic because I couldn't keep food down because I was just so buzzing with riddled like so badly that my mental health was hugely affected. And now I'm just like at this stage of my life where I don't give a shit. I don't really like. You were talking about growing up being like the cool kid, and you were like delight, and I was like, holy shit, why can't I remember anything?
Do you ever feel like a slight bit of like jealousy, like even comparison?
Sorry, whose podcast is this now, Madison?
But even in comparison to like. Even like my like coming out or like being a bit more like, because I do hear from like older gays, because you use kind of
older gay.
Oh.
Zoom in on my face.
It's just hilarious.
Oh, sorry.
Come on, older gay.
I'm going to turn into flubber and slide out the door backwards.
Come on, older gay.
Thanks, Madser.
But no, like as in that it was a bit easier. Whatever, not like, but then
easier
you were
in
like
the 70s,
riddled.
I'm sure, and the 80s, but like.
I think it's okay. So it's a generational gap. It's also society.
'Cause you guys paved the way.
Yeah, but also like,
And we didn't have
but
to do
also,
any of that
also
anxiety
even when I was your age, I was my friends were mostly older, never younger, and I worked in a gay bar as well. So I was sensing maybe envy, maybe bitterness about how easy it was. They thought it was for me just because they had 10, 20 years on me. Do you know what I mean? Like the people that I talk to, and I don't want to be that person to you. I'm not jealous of how easy it was at all. It's just fucking wild how different it is. And it's only in the space of like a 20-year gap, is it?
I know.
Yeah.
But
How
now
fucking
things are
strangely
getting homophobic again.
Yeah, I know.
Full
Yeah,
but
it is
this
weird.
Is the way, but also this is the way
Everything's, like,
history
coming full
paves
circle.
itself.
Sure.
So like it's
Girl, I felt all of that I had to do was I was watching Orange is the New Black and rubbing one out, and I was like, "Woo, I'm gay."
You're watching what, Disney?
Orange is the New Black. You fucking pervert. What the fuck?
I was like, that's why she was dressed as Elsa all the time.
Oh my god, let it go.
how do you shake the internet?
Yeah, tell us.
Well, I kind of shook. I had its moment when I came back, I suppose, last summer, but now I'm trying to not just be on the internet, because I had a moment of like, okay, like I guess I'm kind of a comedian, or I'm good at this, making people laugh. Or also when I came back, not only about how other people felt, but I love to make people laugh. So when I saw that, and like I was like, God, the response is still as positive as when I was younger. I said, how do I profit over this? Because I'm not going back to waitressing.
Yeah.
Because I knew. So then when I came back, literally when I came back from Italy, I have been self-employed since
class.
I came back, because I was like then working for years. So that was just amazing for me. That summer really changed.
So it kind of broke into your own little thing that like you're self-made now in a different capacity with all the education behind your back.
Yeah, totally. I was doing I was being like, okay, I'm a comedian, but then I was like, if you're a comedian, you got to get up on that stage. So that's when I did my debut shows like only last month.
I do feel like that was kind of your big. That was a big moment for you. Yeah.
So now, like, definitely, I will like want to go on tour and stuff. Yeah. I haven't talked about that, but it's like not stand up. I don't really like.
It's more of a show. It's more of a cabaret kind of show.
Yeah,
thing,
but also,
it?
It was just taking the piss out of a TED Talk. So it was how to be the most successful influencer,
which I think is brilliant.
10-step program, not a pyramid scheme.
It's definitely for us to do it. It'll be that. Like either we do the podcast live, or it'll be an actual show. Because a show. Yeah, we went to see. I went to see French and Saunders when I was like 14. I was like, that's what I do. Like stand up kind of makes me really anxious.
Stand up, you're like waiting for the gag a little bit too. Yeah. Or like whereas like
everyone's nervous for you.
Totally.
You know what I mean?
Totally. Sometimes I don't know. Yeah, stand up if I love it.
Yeah, I
haven't tried it.
Yeah, no, I've never tried it, and I'd be kind of like, squeaky bum times.
Scuttery arse.
I don't know Madison scuttery arse.
Whoops. Scuttery. Yeah.
So look, obviously there's big age gap. Am I way more aware of the age gap between us than you are, or do you just not care and notice, like the fact that we're much older than you?
I definitely don't care.
Yeah, you don't notice. I'm so aware. Like myself and Abby are like, what are we going to say to her? Like
Don't see
Riz,
age, don't
is
see
that a
colour.
word or is that Gen Alpha? Riz.
Riz. Okay, like I'm 25, so I wouldn't use Riz.
Is that more
I'm
younger?
laughing at.
Do you use Riz?
Riz.
Do you use Riz, Emma?
No, because
Emma's
Riz
also
is
a Gen
very
Z. We have a Gen Z
young.
producer
Emma, what's your
behind.
favourite word to use?
Oh, I don't use those terms, not to be like all quirky and different, but
You don't use
But
any
it's
terms.
true, because what age are you?
22.
22.
yeah.
Oh, well, okay.
So you don't use any terms from the internet?
Now I feel no. But yeah,
My
no,
favourite
older
millennial
age,
one.
like-
Okay, apparently. Have you heard about that one?
Apparently.
Like,
Apparently.
I love, like, memes. Like I love like
Yeah,
a meme,
like a
but,
meme
Yeah,
is
like
is
O'Carr and
But like, yeah, so
And this.
yeah, I think like it's more that's
Ooh.
kind of more teenagery.
Why did they do
teenagery,
that?
okay. So what is one word?
It's more teenagery. Well, sometimes it's just more so lingo that would be passed down from like America because I always hear it first. Like I don't know, I like chopped.
What does that mean?
Oh,
You're ugly.
yes, you said this to me. I asked you. Actually, sorry, I did ask
Or
you
like that
about
if it's chopped.
if
You could
someone's
say that.
chopped.
Or,
Yeah.
yeah, I
Chopped.
suppose they're saying unk.
That's
now.
fun.
Unk. Well, people will call me an unk.
What's an
They're like,
unk?
You're old.
Oh, so
they
we're
would
unks.
say-
I'm a
We love an
dinosaur.
unk.
We're
well,
unk,
yeah,
dinosaur.
but no, they would actually
T-Rex.
say to me, like my cousins
Tiny
would be like,
arms.
"Oh my god, you're unk." To me.
Unk, okay.
I'm
Yeah, you
25.
actually you did say chopped. I said give me some Gen Z words because I think I was using Riz at you. What's that?
I
That's
think
our generation.
okay, just from this experience because I don't hang out with any Gen Zs and I have a very small life. No, I'm joking. Like I think that we're more scared.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
The intimidation comes from the younger
Yeah, yeah,
generation,
yeah.
but
Yeah.
like also like I wouldn't really want to lean in. I'm just like I think the same as you. Like age doesn't really make a
Yeah,
difference.
same.
Having way older friends, all of my teenage years and stuff like that, I don't think comes into the question. I think the self-consciousness comes from the fact that there might be a topic that is going to be so different that you might not be able to
offend
relate.
someone. I'd lurched that I'd offend someone. And that was my whole thing about being offended when I was talking to you. I was like, what? Like I'm
would you-
frightened that I'll offend you. I don't know.
Oh, because
Like being
millennials
cancelly. Yeah.
stereotypically think of Gen Zs as no offense, but
The woke generation.
no,
was it?
easily offended,
Oh,
or like you
yeah.
can't say
Yeah.
that.
So the other thing as well is when we were growing up, no one really talked about Gen X millennials. There was no such thing as Gen Z, like as far as we were concerned.
Yeah.
So
But I
we've
think
got-
it's a useful,
But
very,
it is
very
very
useful
useful, but
tool.
I feel like you guys use it more than us.
Oh,
'cause
yeah,
other people
that's
are
what I'm
always
talking
like,
about.
Oh, like the Gen Z, or
Zs.
they're like snowflakes or blah blah. Like
No,
it's
the
always with
separation is more
negative
apparent.
comment.
Yeah, but I know, but the
We did
separation is
get
more
it.
apparent
We
with the
did
older
get
generation.
millennials when we were like 20 in our 20s. We got older millennials. But
Oh yeah,
like, and we were like, that was millennial used to be cool. Like, and now it's not, obviously.
Yeah,
Right, do you have any
the
questions for
classic
us?
peace sign. Oh, I would like to hear a little bit more about you liking people to recognize you. You like
Yeah. I'm sorry, I actually don't like it.
Hey, I think. Yeah, you're gonna start crying. Yeah, no, I do, but it's just.
No, I love it. I see, but I grew up as a twin in a small town, so everyone kind of knew who we were. So that part doesn't bother me at all, and everyone knew our business. You know,
Bogan loves
whatever. Oh yeah, it's great because for me it's like validation that I'm because people be like, oh, I love the midwife or whatever, or look, I love the podcast. It happens very rarely. I'm like a minnow, you know, compared to you guys and your followings. So like. That's why it's nice. I suppose neither of you really had the small following, so you don't know that it's, oh, okay, it's starting to work for me. So I do like it, yeah. It doesn't bother me as well because I've shared so much publicly. I'm like, don't care, it doesn't bother me. But you are right about the trapped thing. If I did ever want to get out of it, it would take time. But I suppose the world moves so fast, so quickly.
I'm trapped because my business.
Yeah.
Guys,
Yeah.
look,
Shout out.
my
Well, she's
business,
wearing a t-shirt for the listeners.
my business depends on Instagram. 85 to
Yes.
86% of our sales for the first 2.5 years of business. Those are very vague numbers right there. Went through Instagram and Instagram alone. It wasn't TikTok. It wasn't anything else. I have to drive it. So it's very kind of my page is very mixed messages. It's either a product or me being. It's like
Did you ever
a
think
character.
of splitting them up and having? Just,
No,
like,
because it's
one
working just fine.
So
I
don't want to
suggested
fuck
this
that
to
shit
her.
up.
No, yeah, don't fix
I
it.
suggested it to her. I was also talking to Madison about like, does she ever want kids? And I was talking about the difference between how unplanned my pregnancy is. And obviously, if you've never had sex with a man, you're never going to be fearful of having.
Scissoring works as well.
Scissoring does work, yeah. Apparently, I was asking Abby about scissoring before.
Yeah, but you can, like, have you seen that couple that the lesbian couple that made a baby from scissoring.
What?
Last week.
What did shut up
in Vegas?
In Vegas. See, if you do that, then I know you've gone into character, so it's okay. I thought,
did you know?
No, you can't. But would you apparently
base-
science made a baby, but it was only ever going to be a girl, and it was chromosomatically like very
they
fucked up.
basted some sperm into the woman, and then
No. There's no sperm involved. They found some way. Maybe this is bullshit. I don't know. Whatever Instagram's feeding me.
Facebook news.
They merged two embryos.
No,
without the use of sperm. Like how they do cloning.
Okay.
So it's to do with
So
the
explain Adam and Eve then.
Yeah.
Who?
The beginning of
the snaky
beginning
one.
of time.
The snaky
beginning
one.
of time.
Yeah. Can't argue with the beginning of time.
So what's
and the bold eating of an apple?
The bold eating. I know. Okay, all right.
The base
so
of our existence.
What's in the future for Madison? What does 2026 and beyond look like for you?
2026, I think let's go on a fucking tour.
Yeah, you're gonna do a tour?
Let's get crazy and what else? I would like to be in a lot more like on screen. I just love to act.
So you want to do more acting, yeah.
Yeah. But you kind of have to like write your own stuff as well, especially when you're coming from a place of it's tricky because you need money to make stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And hey, I could talk about that for hours. I won't bore you.
Yeah. But it is like it's not this acting is not the same as just posting on your phone.
Yeah,
and so but that is so ultimately like so in 10 years time you would like to, when we're still doing our podcast, you come back as a kind of a well-known comedic actor.
Yeah.
An older gay.
An older gay.
You'll come back
you'll be
as an older gay.
And we'll be the ancient gays. Well, I'm not a gay. Fuck's sake. Look,
oh my God, what's happened?
I spent too long in a room with some people. Get me out.
Oh my God.
Okay, well, listen, Madison, thanks a million for coming on. Do you have any more questions for us before? You can always text us. What's it like to change nappy? I can tell you that.
Yeah,
Abby can tell you that.
Need help.
You don't
with that
need
right now.
You don't need.
What do I have any questions for you guys? How did you meet?
Instagram. Yeah, kind of how you and me met. Abby slid into my DMs and asked and did a top. Yeah, top.
I am actually.
I actually didn't know there was top and bottom in lesbians.
I didn't know either. Didn't know either.
No, you have to answer that now. I have
Well,
you.
it depends who's strapping or not.
Oh yeah, okay.
But,
So if there's an implement
here's
involved,
the thing, for
do you
implement?
Like I'm interested because I wouldn't.
No,
I
I
wouldn't
be like, hey, I'm the top.
Yeah.
Do you know? I remember.
Yeah.
I remember being in New York in a bar. Off my tit, singular, on an old edible that was way too strong for me, and a girl asked me. Mental. So wild. A girl asked me just straight up, and she was obviously there was an age gap there. Obviously, an age gap there. But it was one integrated into the conversation completely casually. Are you a top or bottom? And I was just like,
what do you mean?
That's rude.
American.
Why do you deserve to know how I have sex?
You see, now this is the thing that I would fucking ask, and I
Mind
get alert.
boggled.
Well,
I know, but also I've talked. I've spoken to people who played devil's advocate.
She wanted to know if you were going to top or bottom her.
Yeah.
She's flirting with you.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
See, I think I'm learning all my lesbian stuff from you.
Right, that makes a lot more sense now.
The thing though, for the actual gay men, like obviously the top and bottom, like that's where
it's
it
so
was
functional.
Invented. Well,
yeah,
obviously because
sorry, we're not here to talk about gay men, but also
totally about who's getting it.
Can I go back? Can I go back to
for women? It's just like we're not really top and bottom. We're looking at each other in the eyes for 6 hours. We're cuddling.
Yeah,
holding
hands.
hands.
Finger in there. We're holding hands.
Finger
banging.
banging.
Now we're cuddling again.
No, but I do like. Why was I offended by it though?
Yeah, why? But you did, like, I feel like even some of your insecurities came up in a podcast that we sat through 2.5 months ago.
Remember that.
When you blacked out.
Oh, yeah.
About talking about your sexuality. It's weird that you were offended.
Maybe it was a bit forward for you and you thought it was a bit abrasive.
But okay, gay men are a different situation. We all know that. But like, I don't think it's appropriate because you're just getting to know someone. Why is it important? Because maybe they had to slot themselves into a role.
This episode is brought to you by Beneful. Dogs of the world, lend me your ears, snoots, and little toe beans. We've been sitting and staying for boring food for too long. It's time to demand high-quality ingredients, fresh from the pantry. Together with Beneful freshly prepared meals, we can start a mealtime revolution. Can I get a woof woof? Kick boring in the bowl with Beneful freshly prepared meals. Visit Purina.com/Beneful to shop now.
You may think you know McDonald's drinks, but you don't know them like this. From fruity refreshers like the Strawberry Watermelon Refresher and the Mango Pineapple Refresher with popping boba, to crafted sodas like the Sprite Berry Blast with berry-flavored Sprite topped with cold foam. Who knew ice-cold drinks could be so fire? 6 all-new drinks are here. Try them all, now at McDonald's. Refreshers contain caffeine.
Well, no, she could have just been really horny.
Just flirting with you, I'd say.
Okay.
And like, so if you're flirting with someone, you can kind of ask them, how do you like it? No, you can't. I'd be offended by a man asking me that, actually.
Yeah. Do you like your balls being rubbed, or?
But like, I was okay to ask there, is there top and
No, our
bottom?
generation's very forward.
You're very forward.
Like
You're
this
forward.
gets thrown around. Yeah, well, I would be like, well, 2 tops don't make a bottom.
I was trying to figure out my...
Yeah.
So we're not going to have sex later. Never mind.
Maybe I honestly took that as that she was coming on to, but if it is a bit like, but then I would be. It depends if they're chopped or not. If she was really good looking, then that could have.
Can't remember.
Me, but
I was on an edible.
Yeah. You're on an edible.
She looked like a tortoise.
Oh, maybe it's the edible made you offended.
Assaulting. Yeah, you could have been a bit power star as well.
Yeah, maybe she's like visually.
Yeah, like, and in my mind, like my head was going into her mouth.
Yeah, if she's gorgeous,
coming at you with a dildo.
Gorgeous and said like, "Are you top bottom?" I'm like,
yeah, you'd be like, anything for you, babes. Yeah,
but I don't know. It depends.
Offense that
Maybe
I couldn't
that
get my
is
head.
vile. I don't know. You're making me kind of second guess.
Yeah,
but
I'm like,
it's
are you
generational, I
pervert?
think.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah. But we do talk about
it's context. It's everything
totally
here, but I'm still talking about this being offended by this. I even talk about it with my bestie. Like we refer back to it. Is like, remember that time you were so offended?
But,
she was like,
in fairness,
she was digging. Yeah.
Chrissy. No, but as well,
Sorry
like I'm thinking about the comment.
Sorry, guys.
If I was in a club and I was drunk enough, or if people are taking pills or all that kind of stuff, popping the yippers,
shelving.
Disgusting. Like, I mean, fucking shit. I would have asked you. For listeners, Madison is doing a strange dance.
I'm voguing.
You're voguing. Okay. Oh yeah.
Oh, here we go.
I'm not gonna join in.
You know the Vogue? Can you do the like on the feet thing? Right?
Yeah.
Can you do a slut drop
of that?
I can do whatever.
Oh, we'll get one of those. We'll get one of those later. Not right now. God.
I'm okay for that.
Yeah. Okay. So, but like, I suppose you and I we've talked about sex, but you'd never ask me, are you top or bottom, Laura?
Yeah. I'm just like, it's none of my business.
Go on.
Why? Also,
she's trying to guess.
Like, why do you have to structure this before the event happens? Why does it need to be structured? Why does it need to be set up for you? Why can't you just let it naturally drunkenly happen?
What's about to come out of your mouth, Madison? I can see. You can say it. I can cut it out.
I'm not going to say anything.
Go on. You think I'm you think I'm gay? That's what you're going to say. She thinks I'm gay. I told you already. We've discussed this.
She has a husband, Madison.
Sorry.
What were you going to say?
That was it.
That was it. You think I'm gay? Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
And that was today, and that.
She's doing a better job than Dawn did.
Yeah.
Hey, and that was this week's episode. Make sure to catch us back.
Episode of
Catch Us Back.
Oh yeah. Oh right.
Catch me back.
Oh right. Yeah. Oh right. Yeah. That was me groaning.
Okay.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. I don't know if you knew this, but anyone can get the same premium wireless for $15 a month plan that I've been enjoying. It's not just for celebrities. So do like I did and have one of your assistants switch you to Mint Mobile today. I'm told it's super easy to do at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. Intro rate first 3 months only, then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See full terms at mintmobile.com.